Alright, hello everybody. This is, I was going to say this is Ninja OU, this is going on Ninja Warlog, so, well, I'll let you into a little secret, we're actually both the same person. Yeah, so, that felt weird. Have I just not played LU in a little while? Felt like, I know, I guess this has always been on stand, weird. Anyway, yes, so, wait a second, I've got keys in my pocket and they're going to rattle when I take them out. There we are. Yeah, as you may have heard there, a little bit of a sniffle. Yeah, and yeah, as you may be able to tell by my voice, I don't know how obvious it is. I'm a little under the weather right now. Hopefully not with the one thing we'd all might expect right about now. To my knowledge, it isn't. To my knowledge, I haven't been in contact with anyone who has. Oh, well, that didn't last long. First crash of the day, it would appear. Yeah, to my knowledge... Oh, no, that's not a crash. That is my internet just deciding it's going to head out. Huh. Should be back up now. Well, good thing I wasn't streaming. That's going to be a problem the next time I do. Which is tomorrow. Woo. Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm feeling under the weather. I've got none of the symptoms of COVID, so fingers crossed. I have, well, yeah, so I've got none of the symptoms of COVID as listed by like the government in the UK. There are potentially ones of the Delta variant, so I am self-isolating, but because of friends. Because I have a friend who, so I'll be getting a test tomorrow, but because I have a friend who I was recently in close contact with who also had similar symptoms and tested negative, I'm fairly certain that what's happened is colds tend to be transmitted person to person. I was recently in close contact with this guy, we were sharing a tent, and so I think we just transmitted colds. Because we have both tested negative repeatedly over the time span when we were when the squad was on holiday together. So yeah, where am I going? Let's think. Okay, so yeah, so with that out of the way, I'm fairly certain I'm good. Hopefully this will clear up in time for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to actually try putting a stream on the right channel, but there may also be the occasional sniffle, for which I will try to remember to mute my mic. Desperately looks for the mic to mute, or even the mic mute. Anyway, with that said, yeah, I'm going to get onto this because everyone else has apparently been somewhat, well, I was going to say everyone has apparently been rushing ahead. No, they've made it to rank 2 faction gear. And the others whilst I was away camping, so I should see what I can do about catching up with that. Probably, actually I'm level 21 at the moment, so I can buy faction gear. I have nowhere near enough for it. So first off, what I'm quite interested in seeing is Battle Limber Station, how that'll go. I seem to remember my best gear last time I played wasn't actually my Countess gear, but no, apparently. Have I just sold a lot of like useful stuff? Oh no, it's down here. Oh, no, there was another sniffle. Another sniffle. This may turn into one of the weirder ASMR streams. Some people may ever have heard. I don't know. Don't know what sort of ASMR streams people have heard. What am I? Dungarees. And do I have actually a reasonably good shot? Yeah, okay, I got that one. Okay, so I'm going to go in here like this. I'm going to attempt to solo all my way up to what's his name. We'll see how that goes. I didn't actually buy any power-ups, and I'm not assembly on this character, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. I'm also going to I didn't really think about turning this on when I started, but let's get the music on. Not just music, but we'll use stuff on. Yeah, okay. I've got a lot of barbecue chicken wings because I was attempting to solo Butterscorch on this character last time I played. And yeah, not even going to be trying for a good time. And because, well, at least last I checked, the leaderboards were done upside down. So there's a fair chance I will be put to the top of the leaderboard with the world's longest time. Yeah, so it's going to be an issue that I have literally no power-ups on me. Okay, that's not true. No reusable power-ups. That's more accurate to what I... and so I probably should not be taking 4 hit points of damage to Stromlings. That's probably not a great idea. I have to play this a little bit more carefully than I normally would. And everyone's favourite part of Battle Limber Station, trying to find the very last enemy. I heard something over there. I swear. I don't know. Sort of. Okay, no, I'm hearing. So it does have 3D audio, but I'm hearing stuff from those things on the ground. What? Seriously, this is literally the first. Would have. I'm annoyed at myself that, given that the other one was around here, I didn't check there. But anyway. Okay. Let's do this again. And hopefully this time avoid more damage. Like, literally just take everything on one at a time. We should be more or less fine. I'm confident. I have strategies for taking, like, most enemies in the game on barehanded, so like as long as I can ensure it's always a 1v1, I should, in theory at any rate, always be safe. Actually, that's kind of a lie. My strategy for fighting spiderlings does involve damage, but... And also, these guys have some weird AI around here sometimes. I'm sometimes not 100% certain if they're going to attack around a corner or not. Or just do that. I can imagine me sniffling is going to get annoying. Playback, but... Alright, so, oh yeah. So I should also say I did fight and I did defeat King of Hurl on this character after a previous stream. I wanted to mention it just for the sake of everyone, just for the sake of, like, everything else, pretty much on this character, I will have had recorded. This will be more or less a complete playthrough, but that was not on stream. Did I say King of Hell? I think Rue Morg's the one in Cook's Prime, I'm fairly certain. So, yeah, Rue Morg. Still took down. And Sniffle time coming up. This stream has been sponsored by everyone's favourite DLU beta tester, Snifflegully. Right, well, I was going to say alpha tester. I mean, presumably he won't get kicked out for beta. That would be a little bit mean, I feel. Wow. Look at me speeding through this. I am already on wave, what, 4? Look at these speed strats. Yeah, as you can tell, I was never one of the people speedrunning this in life. That was not nice. Okay, I need to start playing better. That'd be really good. Really good for it. I'm not certain how I'm taking some of this damage. I think mechs are attacking me from slightly out of range. Okay, I got knocked out of my attack. I knocked out of the skill mid attack. I'm not 100% certain how how enemy attacks cancel skills. I need to look into that at some point, because that's potentially a tech that could actually be quite useful if you could like actually control it to some extent. Ah, yes, the sniffle. Yeah, this is very much the reason Ninja Warlog exists. So that when I'm kind of not feeling great and I'm just going to play some OU to relax, I can put it somewhere and people can still get OU content, even though it's being made by a very sniffly ninja. Hello, Spiderling. Let's not take on you just yet. Take you on. Okay, well, that was bad. You'll be gone in a day or two. Yes, it's 9 o'clock where I am. No one's next door, I hope. I mean, I guess someone could be next door. I think there are 2 bathrooms next door to me, because I've, well, there are not 2 bathrooms next door to me because I've recently moved accommodation. Well, I guess it is because of that. Okay, okay, I've got health kits, but not got much in the way of armor. So eventually we'll reach a certain point in the game where we'll be a little better on the whole armor front. Because there'll be things spawning that drop reasonable amounts of power-ups. Unfortunately, they don't spawn. I think they spawn after I've fought Murgle Blotch. Okay, let's. Wow, that was actually bad. And I'm. Oh, great! This is Bear McCreary, a sign of things to come. I think is that the piece I'm thinking of. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's. I could be using these a little bit more carefully. I may well need to. Wow, that was really bad. Yeah, I guess it goes to show that I should really, really bring some power-ups with me. Or just some way of regenerating armor. Yeah. I really miss being assembly, is all I can say. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do something about that before I fight there again. But what I can just do is I can do the standard and go and grind up Crux Prime. Because that's not too bad. I was confused to why Team Chat was there for a second, but then I realised Battle of Nimber Station, of course it was. Because Battle of Nimber Station is, of course, everyone's put in their team. Always fun to see. And I realised all this time I've had desktop audio muted, so even though I turned on the music, you guys still couldn't hear it. Apologies. We know I'm bad at this whole thing. Or at least, if you don't, you should have realised it by now. I am. Always ready. Actually, which faction am I in on this? Maybe I'm not. So. What was I actually meant to be doing? Was it this? Yes, it was. Hey. so I think reasonable thing to do if I want faction tokens is just Crooks Prime it up. Crooks Prime is going to be a lot nicer because obviously stuff that actually drops hearts and imagination, etc., which is lovely. So, as said, let's head over. I should find a water bottle, something with which to drink. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, because, like, I'm assuming everybody watching this has seen a water bottle before, knows what one is, so it was possibly a touch unnecessary. Let's see what this guy... Do I go for a dragon? I mean, okay, I guess I could do the obvious going for a dragon thing. Don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care. Okay, I'm just going to walk over to you. I don't remember. Okay, 2 apes and 5 spiders on Crooks Prime. Okay, I do actually want to go back because I want to see if... I'm assuming Root Morgue did count for one of the apes, but should check. Yeah, okay, did. Which means Butterscorch will count for one of the Dragon Invaders. In there. Alright, and let's go. First off, get those guys. Then get King of Hurl. I think maybe I'll just go for one of these dragons. Although in fairness, I might actually be worse with these dragons. Like, these dragons will have different... Well, they won't... I don't think they'll have different cycles per se to Butterscorch. But they will... Like, their cycles should still be the same. But the positions I jump to will almost certainly be different. Yes, this was what I intended to build. Actually, I mean, it might as well have been because I don't need that. That's down. Well, maybe I will actually. It's down here to find spiderlings, I don't see any. Alright, so let's... What do I want to do? I think I'll go for... Do I attempt a solo fists only Root Morgue? It seems like a reasonable challenge. It seems reasonably doable, rather. We'll see how it goes. Hey there. Wow, that was actually very nearly very close. And then repeat this more or less indefinitely. This is really not a good way of quickly leveling up a character. Thing is, I could chuck in an extra attack. However, if I do, I'm going to run into issues, because you get stunned for a short period of time and are unable to walk whilst attacking. So whilst I definitely would have the time for one extra attack, like for the attack itself and to deal the damage, and I could probably fit multiple in, the amount of time I'd be stunned for it wouldn't be worth it. One has to question where Root Morgue gets his infinite supply of boulders. Surely the platform would eventually decay a little bit. But yeah, this is honestly compared to Butterscorch, this is pretty easy. And, like, the safe standing spots are actually basically marked out for you. You can literally just go in this triangle indefinitely. I guess this is, yeah, just one of the nice things about OU for me. It's something I can just do something that's, I don't know, zero mental taxation whatsoever. Had a somewhat long time. Well, I guess it can have more than zero mental taxation, but I can also play it like this, where I am going in a circle and getting some sense of feedback, like there's some sense of success, if it's a minor one, with very little mental effort. And of course there are things you can do that require significantly more, but I definitely do not have the mental energy for those today. Yeah, you get to enjoy the fun of watching me grind through Morg for an impressively long amount of time, and by impressively long I mean, I'm sure for everyone watching, very tedious, and honestly, if my mind were in any more functioning state right now, I'm sure it would also be very tedious for me. Fortunately my mind ain't working, so I'm fine. It's not exactly requiring any active stimulation when it's going at about half a mile an hour. Which I'm sure you can tell by the lack of the typically so exhilarating conversation which I bring to these, especially when they're just solo commentary videos. And yeah, also that's the reason I'm not streaming this. It's because streams do definitely take more energy for me than just doing something like this. I also really haven't been paying attention to the ground pound attack, and I've just been assuming it's done since like the first attack, which like fortunately the cycles line up, so it is, but I could have lost this battle very, very early on. Although then again, had I lost it very early on, I would have lost nowhere near as much time as if I now lost it, like, well, now. Guys. Ah. Yeah, okay. Note that my coins dropped there, rather than where I actually was, because that's where the server thought I was at that point. Got to love latency. This is going to be one of the nice things when DLU does eventually go live and eventually does release their source code. That for challenges like this, one would be able to like post them and then not have issues with ping times. So this, no, where's... I swear I had one final piece of gear before. Could have sworn I was at 10. I did indeed. Okay. Let's do this the easy way. Wow. Let's fall off because I'm bad. Worth a try. Okay, yeah. And this would also... Well, okay, I was just really not paying attention there. That was entirely my fault. So actually, at the moment, if I get hit... I think I should go down and smash some stuff, because at the moment, if I get hit, I'm pretty much dead anyway. Nice, nice. These things hit for 3 damage, so I can't get hit by them. That recharge item doesn't work. Nice. Oh, I guess actually I have this. I might as well use this, even though it doesn't. It's fine. It doesn't. Ooh, that hurts. It hits relatively hard. I'd really love it if I got more. That was fun. I wonder if I smashed it. Did not. Wow. Well, this is fun. Hanging out on 1 HP. Also at the same time slowly overheating and just low-key dying, but you know, we go for that. I don't know, I actually don't, but maybe that's what you guys are here for. Sounds of me sniffling and just slowly dying. I don't know. Maybe that's what YouTube is now. It is. Okay. Now this guy's exactly the same cycle as Room Morgue, so it will be easy enough. Seems to have similar health, honestly, it feels like, but given that I was fighting the other guy with their hands, I can't really tell. This just doesn't feel like it's going low, like it's going more than kind of. I guess I was going to say it doesn't feel like it's going more than 3 times faster, but it should only be going like 2 and a bit times faster. So 2 1/3, I guess. And I guess this is very definitely going faster than that, actually. So I take back that which I said. I now reproclaim my earlier proclamations to have been falsely proclaimed. Yes, I did say it weirdly for the sake of it. Fight me. Actually, please don't. I don't really feel like it right now. That was a bad idea. Please tell. Zero IQ ninja moment. Zero IQ. I was like, it will be fine. And then as I fell off, I was like, well, it'll be fine as long as I stay nearby and he doesn't turn aggro. And then I get hit by something and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it just isn't fine anymore. Okay, I'm not paying any attention. Wow, I should, possibly not be playing. Possibly just don't have the IQ for it right now. And that says a lot, because OU isn't exactly the most thought-provoking game in the world. Stuffing Crux Prime does kind of hit hard. So it would appear, anyway. It's maybe it doesn't. Maybe it is just me being kind of bad and on a kind of low-powered character. I mean, I definitely am on a low-powered character. Whether or not that's all it is quite another question. Hello, yeah, I see you. Okay, let's not pull any stupid fast strats this time. Okay, maybe a couple, but. Let's get out of the way. I don't think the dragons will be too bad. But I don't have enough imagination on this character, actually, to build one of the... If the dragon quick builds require the same amount of imagination as the ones in Burnt Valley do, then I don't actually have enough imagination to build them in one go. Which will be annoying. I don't know if I've got, I think, a Super Notion Potion on me. I think I've seen that in my inventory. Yeah, got a couple. So that's not too bad then. As long as I get quick building it right away. Should hopefully be fine. I don't know if these guys anchor up. Oh, okay. Let's heal up. Can't heal anything else up, can I? Let's not get... I want to go for this one so I don't run too far away. Okay, I guess I kind of have to do this. It's fine. That. Hopefully I didn't go too far away. I might have done. Come on, no red X. Hopefully I've been close enough down below this whole time. No, I haven't been. Ugh. It may reach the stage where I just head on out. Yes, I'm confident in my ability to tag along with the others and avoid dying tomorrow. Without actually having to level up my gear to rank 2. It will be nice though to get to. Ah yes, the sniffle. It returns. As I'm sure you are all pleased to hear. Okay, we're back here again. Actually, I don't know if I even managed to get it this far yet. I genuinely don't remember. Let's go. I honestly could have smashed through Morgan this time. Possibly could could have done it more than once. And possibly would have managed it, given I'm fairly certain... I could be entirely wrong. It feels like most enemies in LU don't have more armour. Sorry, don't have more health than they have armour, if they have armour. But I could be entirely wrong on that front, actually. That's just a feeling. A game feeling. I don't know why I looked. I know I don't have any armour recharge. Which means next thing that hits me will smash me. So, you know, just got to not get hit. But it's really interesting, because, like, none of this is that difficult, but I don't remember as a kid even, like, considering the option of... Actually, no, I remember considering the option of soloing Butterscorch. I can see why one wouldn't go for that. Because soloing Butterscorch is difficult. Hello, stuff I can't use, and will probably sell, and then will probably wish I had later. Alright, we'll see how long a dragon takes in comparison. A dragon with whilst I have no armour, probably not a great idea. Okay, I know your cycle. Okay. I know your cycle. Doesn't mean the same places exist to run when I'm fighting you as when I'm fighting Butterscorch. That would be worth remembering. That's a good thing to remember. Thing to know. I'd ideally like it if something actually gave me some health or armour at some point. Quite nice. A little bit more than that. And these I don't think I can even get. I actually might be able to if I skirt around the edge of it. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Sometimes you can't. This time you can. Which is nice at least. Okay, let's go back over to this guy and work out a cycle. Actually, no, I could just do Butterscorch. Like, if I want to kind of catch up with the others, doing Butterscorch would be a good idea. And I can pick these up on the way. I think 60 seconds is actually possibly too long for getting over to Butterscorch, but it's not gonna... Oh, is that Flogmore? That is, okay. Well, that wasn't what I intended doing, but this is a pleasant surprise. I don't like having that other guy there. I'd very much like to get rid of them. Are you fighting where I was rather than where I am? Yeah, I think the server's a little bit behind me right now. Oh yeah, you saw that just flick up and down. Not bad though, not bad. Got a bit more stuff. Actually, that's quite a lot more stuff. And I've still got the... Oh no, is it going to run out right now? Yeah, it is. That's a shame. Yeah, I think I can make this anyway. But I shouldn't. I should have learnt from my past mistakes. Should very much have learnt from my past mistakes and always make sure I make the jumps over here, because otherwise my spawn point isn't set here. Really? Okay, well, I mean, that's why you do that. For those interested in what happened there, it is a kind of interesting bug. That happens. No. It's something I didn't commit one way or the other. Wow. Oh, did I just then do that again? Okay, yeah, but I picked those up. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay. And I've managed to bug myself out and gotten 0. I also forgot I had this in my inventory. That would have been great to remember during Battle in the Station. When I was, you know, complaining about not having any heals. That would have been great. Okay. But yeah, so what can happen is when you get hit by something, the game seems, client-side to the best of my knowledge, to spawn in some temporary like a temporary hitbox thingy. This is actually a good bit of practice. Good bit of practice for doing this solo again at some point. Or doing this hardcore. Because it's kind of that, but without the stakes. I mean, actually, some of the stakes are still there. Like, I will have to go back and do it all again. Most likely if I get hit. Because the way I'm most likely to die is the volley of 4 knocking me off. That came sooner than I expected, which means I was slow. So let's not be slow a second time, if I can happen to avoid it. I think I'm actually going, yeah, I'm going further back than I need to there. Which is, I think, why I'm slower than I'm used to. It's been a good while since I've actually fought Butterscorch. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And by a little bit, I mean very significantly. Quick turn around. Yeah, Butterscorch has a fairly nice rhythm. It took me ages to work out this rhythm for what it's worth. Or to, like, work out the... Because, like, the rhythm of attacks was easy enough, but, like, knowing precisely when I could hit, knowing when I really couldn't afford to try to hit as well, knowing what happens if I go slightly wrong, knowing how to, like, reset the cycles as well, that all took a while. But fortunately, AI has not been updated since I learnt all that. Okay. Wow, what was going to be a video of me doing interesting stuff may actually descend into me attempting to beat apes for quite a while, fighting Butterscorch once, and then smashing 2 spiderlings, and then going to bed. Well, the last part probably won't happen on stream. Although, I do remember Vicey's 24-hour stream where he did just walk out of the room whilst the stream was still going. I think that was his 24-hour one, maybe it wasn't. It was a long stream he did, and yeah, at the end of it, he just walked out. He was insanely tired and just walked out of the room with his stream still going. I had sent him a message on Discord. Hello. Ooh, that was risky. It was very risky, but we made it, we made it. That's something that I should never do in an actual run. Wow, second time. Ooh, that hurts. But I'm here. Okay, I wasn't actually paying attention. Stand here for a second, hopefully trigger that as well. Yeah, okay, no, I was faster. If I get hit by 2 more, I'm dead, but if... Okay, now I should heal up. Actually, no, I don't need to, because if I get hit by 2 more blasts, I'm most likely... It's most likely of the double fire, and if I get hit by 2, I'm pretty much guaranteed to have been knocked off the edge anyway. So, Honestly, not that worth it. If I get any lower, I probably should. Actually, if I get below, if I get into health alone, then I should definitely heal up. I've got an armor buff with my name on it, I think. But yeah, not a reasonable Butterscorch attack. Not good, I would have died at one point earlier, but not awful. I also... oh, I forgot where I was in the cycle. Yeah. I also don't think I would have done what I did earlier in an actual one. I hope I wouldn't have. Because going save strats there is pretty risky. I have not done the save strats as many times as I've done all of the rest of these. Because I have like done. Actually, yeah, probably well over 100 loops of this. Because they don't take that long. I have spent actually quite a lot of time doing that, I think. I don't remember if any items in the game have like slightly faster attacks than any others. Like as in the combo of 3. I know if I'm Venture League, obviously, their on-hand weapons do 4, or at least some of them do. I don't remember if they all do. So I must admit, I have played Venture League. I've never seriously played Venture League. Oh, I forgot. I set a load of videos to go out whilst I was away. So I can actually... I can see if people have watched them. I literally did entirely forget that. But yeah, so there are parts in this cycle that I could tighten up, but the thing is, I don't think I could get an extra damage cycle in there, and the risk for only part of a damage cycle would be too high for it to be... I wasn't paying attention. Too high for it to be worth it. That was actually quite close. Let's go slow strats, yeah. Run over, run back. Yeah, I very nearly did screw that up. Glad I slow stratted that. I would not have made fast. I've not made safe strats there, rather. So yeah, what I'm referring to is you'll notice I always run into that corner and do a turnaround. That's what I call fast strats, which is where basically I trigger Butterscorch into using her 4 attack. And after her 4 attack is one of those points when I have time to actually hit her. If I don't make it, if I'm not within a certain radius of her at the time when I do that, then she will go up on her hind legs, like that. There is a pause while she does that. I couldn't really attack during it, and I couldn't be close enough to attack during it without having triggered the 4 attack anyway. But yeah, if I do fail to get in close enough to force her into fast strats, then we'll be left in slow strats, which is where she rears up again. This is what happens if you don't attempt to trigger her when I say this, I mean slow strats, not what just happened. That was fast strats. But she'll rear up and deal a single seeking shot. You can get in directly after that single seeking shot and deal 3 damage before, or in this case more, I guess 3 hits before she goes for the 4 attack, and there is enough time to do that safely. That's what I call save strats, because basically it's attempting to save. Like, I would have lost out on time by the fact that I accidentally went slow strats, and this tries to basically recover that time by doing something which is more or less effectively fast strats. Or it's similar in time to fast strats rather than just waiting out that cycle. However, I'm not confident enough in my ability that I actually ever really should go save strats in a proper run. Because you run the risk of being way too close to Butterscorch when she's about to do the quadruple attack. And it's not really worth the risk of losing the extra run for the rather slight time save you might get. I think I might have a fly on my leg. There is nothing I can do about it. Yeah, right, so this has been mostly damageless. I think I've taken 1 hit in this entire thing that would have actually ended a run. Which isn't bad. But yeah, at some point in my life, and I'm not certain if this will ever actually happen, I hope to have the spare time to properly grind up a hardcore LU Butterscorch run. Like, I don't just mean fighting Butterscorch and hardcore LU. Hopefully that will come sometime relatively soon. So that was slow strats, what just happened there. But I mean actually going all out and doing a run all the way to Crux Prime and hardcore LUing Butterscorch in that run. I don't know if the server is honestly stable enough, is the only issue. Or I guess it's not the server, it's also a question of my ping. Yeah. Because this takes about half an hour to take down Butterscorch. This time, maybe? There we are. And we got a mission, which is obviously what we're all here for. And I've got a lot of expensive stuff that I probably won't ever use. Hey, I've got this actually, that's a useful item, that's better than what I'm wearing at the moment. And that's another one of those, I don't know what... I can get rid of that. There. Got a lot of pretty good stuff out of that. I don't know if I've gone the half flag around the back, but either way it's not hugely priority. I'm going to get this stuff sold. I've made a lot of money here, which is bad. Well, this illustrates exactly why it's bad, actually, because I just lost 2,000. Only 1,000? It's fairly certain you're meant to lose 1% of your money when you're smashed. That looked like 0.5. Alright, have space. I should save some of this stuff, actually, if I'm honest. And I shouldn't have used that there. Well, maybe I should have if I'm going to do that. Yeah, this is significantly longer power-up than I actually had to get, but oh well. Striped crew t-shirt. Do I? I can get this again. Do you know? Did the pitch of those go up as I kept selling quickly? Was that just me? Let's see a list of things I can sell in a row. Okay, now it's random. Or at least not going in one particular order. Again, I can get these again. That I'm going to keep. That I shouldn't have sold. Let's buy that back. Don't need that. Get rid of this. I honestly won't use that. It's not really worth it. Basic flintlock. Yeah, that I might use. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. Keep those. That's the kind of thing I will have. I will need but not have later on. Wow. That was worth that. I'm really glad I smashed Butterscorch for that. Guess I could have saved that, but I don't really. That stuff like that holds you still when you use it. So in my opinion, it's not really worth the risk. Wow, another Nexus air tanks. Nice. That's actually. Yeah, is it worth it? I'll save it for now. It may be worth it. And I like how few of these we've gotten, but we may. Okay, well actually, let's first off find ourselves some spiderlings, take them out. Maybe whilst I'm looking for the spiderlings. Wow. I guess the end of that sentence was I'll die. Maybe let's look for the spiderlings. I will perish. The only issue of this actually is the fact that that's cool. I don't actually know what those are from. Oh, they can be with flags, aren't they? Okay, those I did kind of know what they were, but anyway. Oh, what am I not wearing that I should be? Not wearing some part of my. No helmet. Let's put on the Ison hoot. Money picked up. I really wish I had a big one right about now. That'd be lovely. All right. That guy's just going to keep standing there. Let's pick some stuff up. Honestly, I think Stroming invaders are more annoying than the Stroming pirates. The Stroming pirate invaders. Because they hit sooner. But then again, I think that's true of the Stromlings and Stroming pirates normally. Like Stromling pirates are, I would say, fairly happily easier than Stromlings. And that says a lot, given the relative amounts of damage it takes to smash both of them. forgot about me, I hope. That mission... all of these missions are great for use score as well, actually. Which is sometimes really lovely to have. Where was this spiderling? Okay. Let's clear out from this direction then. We've got an admiral over here as well. Yeah, like you can more or less perma-stun lock these guys. Oh! I know. Do I know where this goes? Maybe I don't. Maybe that takes me over. I think it does. I don't want to go back. Just come a little bit closer. Just enough to get a range of this guy. We'll then lower right for the pirates. If we can. We'll lower right for one of them, I guess. Doesn't really matter which. Oh, okay. Come on. Let's just go. I'm interested in the fact that at no point was that spiderling knocked out of any attacks, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm wondering if those count as bosses and are immune to stuns for some reason. Because bosses are immune to player attack stuns. This is where a big one would be lovely. Look at all of them. I'm just scouting out for any potential bosses. And we've got one duck spiderling invader. So let's complete this mission. Oof. Let's run away. I probably de-aggro those guys and they regen all their health. Oh no, that one somehow remained aggroed on me. Kind of impressed by that dedication, if I'm honest. Especially when it just ends like this. There we are. That daily mission is completed. And I can head back and pick up some rank 2 faction gear. I'm not certain how much it is. I think each piece is 60. Therefore I should have enough for 6 pieces. I may already have some, I don't remember. I also didn't remember where I was going to run there. Do I have any of the rank 2 bits? Maybe I just didn't get any of them when I went around because I wouldn't have had enough for all of them. In which case, how many pieces are there? I think 6 rank 2? Yeah. Maybe only 5. I don't know. But not 7. Uh-oh. Ouch. I knew that second shot was coming. I just hoped I'd make it in time. But I obviously did not. Let's finish this off. You might not need to. I suspect you need to finish it off in order to let the bridge down. I suspect you don't in order to climb up it, but I didn't want to jump off and lose more money. But yeah, anyway, amongst other things, a lot of me sniffling and also me soloing Butterscorch. Snack packs, I believe, where you can get the big one from. Actually, it's not the Nexus Force crate, I don't think. The big one, there we are. that makes things just like trivially easy. That might be a slight exaggeration, but honestly not much of one. But anyway, let's actually, first things first. We don't really need to test that out right now. What we should do is go and get ourselves some rank 2 gear. And then call this an end. But yeah, I very much took a fast route to getting some good gear. Which means I'll probably be behind the other guys will probably want to do something like Butterscorch. But I doubt we'll all get rank 3 next time we play anyway. Which, yeah, hopefully I'll be feeling well enough to do tomorrow. We'll see, I might not. And I have significantly less money than I had. This is interesting. I don't know what this means, aside from the fact that I had less money than I had. I wonder if that's an achievement money bug. I know some servers have some bugs like that. I wonder if there are any items in the game which hold you still by applying 0 velocity to your character and potentially stunning you, rather than just stunning you, which is my own paradox for this account. Alright, let's go for... I am paradox in this account, right? Yeah, okay. I guess it's time for me to catch up with everyone. And this is all of my faction tokens until I sell this stuff. Which I, of course, now no longer need. I hope I didn't sell anything that was the actual gear. I really hope that, because you don't get back the price in faction tokens that you paid for it. We'll see. Yay! I in fact actually did. Since I Woot Imagination Tea, that's a good item. And I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, well there we are. I have now caught up with the rest of the group, and we'll be ready for tomorrow's stream. Thank you all very much for watching, and putting up with, I would say, the occasional sniffle. The constant sniffles. Hopefully I'm feeling a little bit better tomorrow. With that said, yeah, I mean, I don't really have that. I guess I do put channels in the description here, but I don't say it as often here. I guess, yeah, as always, developer channels are in the description. They're the ones who make this possible. Yeah, I've been Intro. I'll hopefully find out tomorrow whether or not I have COVID. I really hope I don't. And I will see you all around. Bye.